live.
She wants some TV time. Get her what?
Hi. We are live again. If you missed us earlier, you hear grandson in the background, right? Welcome to MillStone Monday. We are back. If you caught the live earlier, it's been deleted. So thank you for those of you that did join us for a few minutes. We won't keep you long. We have been in planning mode, so we have not been with you. I wanted to wait till after Super Bowl weekend, which was amazing, and we will recap in a few minutes. But I wanted to wait to get through that before we started back our Millstone Mondays and our Thursday thoughts. And so we are here. And the recap for Surviving Super Bowl 59, simply this. We landed in NOLA on a Friday, the Friday before Super Bowl, and met with the executives of the Covenant House, right? So the Covenant House, they serve homeless children and youth, young adults, and those that have been sexually exploited or trafficked. And so Saturday, we did the Jesus Walk, where we literally walked 7 blocks in the French Quarters. And there was a heavy presence, military presence, right? Because of the Super Bowl, they had to soup up security. The president was coming into town, all that good stuff. And later that day, on Saturday, we did what we call share a meal with the children and the staff at Covenant House. That was amazing. 13 children gave their lives to Christ that day. Our young adults, all male, and that was just an amazing day. We loved on the children, prayed with the people, the young people, and connected them with a local ministry, One Accord Ministries, being led by Pastor Andy, an amazing man of God. And, we fellowshipped with several churches that weekend. We'll go into more of how it became known as Surviving Super Bowl 59. We'll talk about that Thursday on Thursday Thoughts. And because I can't wait. I want to, share that a little bit with you guys. Today, I want to talk about misidentification, or how misidentification can lead to mislabeling the youth that are being trafficked, right? So what do we mean by misidentifying or misidentification leading to mislabeling? Well, there's so many labels that come to mind when you hear about, children for whatever reason. I used the young lady's poster. She's recently missing. Her county has her labeled as a runaway. We have to get to the point where we are asking the question, why? Why are they running? Why did she run? What's going on in the home? What's going on with her? Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's get to the root of the thing, right? Because the labels, and I wrote this down so that I wouldn't forget to share this because this is very important information. The label that we give these children, runaway, juvenile delinquent, at-risk youth, these labels, missing, these labels determine whether or not this child is treated as a victim, is provided services, or is treated as a delinquent and detained in a juvenile detention center. That's the middle ground. Victim services, delinquent detention center. So when we label these children as runaways, the people that we're sharing their posters with, that the county sheriff department, local police station sharing their posters with, if you're honest with yourself, you're going to be thinking that child made a choice to leave home, when the question should be, why did they leave home? And if they are found, or when they are found or discovered by the authorities, they're headed straight to the detention center as a juvenile delinquent. I've seen it time and time again. Juvenile corrections is my background. And so this also determines the labeling of the child, victim versus delinquent, also determines whether or not investigative action is taken against the child or perpetrators, because they could have been running from perpetrators in their own home. I'm just saying. They could be running, thinking they're running to be safe, but they're actually running into those streets, into more harm. 78% of children that are exploited or trafficked, they've run away at least 4 times, 4 or more times. So why? Or who are they running from? Right? So misidentification can lead to mislabeling. I am pushing that if a child is reported not at home, that child should simply be reported missing. Why are we even asking parents, do we think the child is in danger? If my child is not at home, they are in danger. The streets don't love or care about your child. The reason we touched down in NOLA for Super Bowl weekend is to bring awareness that the numbers go up during events like this. More children are exploited during events like this. There's a demand that these traffickers are trying to meet.
Grandma.
Grandson again.
Grandma.
Yes.
I want a juice.
Go talk to your mom.
Mommy.
Over there.
Mommy.
Sorry, guys.
I got a juice.
But this is what happens with events like Super Bowl. These traffickers are trying to meet a demand, which means they have to up their supply, which is somebody's child. So if you have children that have run away or that are missing, they are on the street and they are obviously in need of something: shelter, food, clothing, something. You can bet your last dollar that this person, this exploiter, is going to meet that need, but with an ulterior motive, and that's to use that child for prostitution. So, mislabeling is, we just got to stop it. Labeling these children as runaways, and that can be their story. But ours have to be the responsibility to ask why. Ask the child why. Get to the bottom of why they are running. How many times have they ran this year, last year? Look at school attendance. Investigate. You know, we have to dig deeper to save these children. It's just ridiculous how we will pick up a runaway, put them in a juvenile detention, and don't ask no questions or the right questions. And then weeks later in the detention center, somebody asked the right question, and we find out that this child has been trafficked. After they ran away from home because they were being molested there. So that ends our MillStone Monday. And to remind you why we call it MillStone Monday, I was reading the scripture a year or so ago, and it just stood out to me. Jesus literally said, "It is better for you to tie a millstone around your neck and be cast into the depths of the sea before you mess with one of these little ones, or mistreat one of these, or mishandle one of these, the vulnerable, those that cannot protect themselves." So that's why it's called Millstone Mondays. Don't play with the children. Love the children. Protect the children. Teach the children. But harming the children, you need to go on and jump in the sea, honey, because Jesus is not playing with you. All right. I love you guys. We'll see you Thursday for Thursday's Thoughts. Remember, that will be a 3-minute segment, but a powerful segment. Love you. Bye-bye.